Not every organization needs a full-time project finance governance team, and not every organization can afford one. But if you're running projects, programs, or portfolios with budgets, forecasts, resources, actuals, timesheets, and governance reports, you still need financial control, because the cost of poor project financial governance can be far bigger than the cost of getting support. From missed variances to weak forecasts, to unclear resource assumptions, late actuals reconciliation, spreadsheet version issues, scope changes that quietly affect costs, and reports that become hard to defend when leaders start asking questions. That is where project finance governance control as a service comes in. Many organizations are stuck in the middle. They are too complex to manage project finances casually. Why does this matter? Project financial governance is not just admin. It is how the organization makes sure project numbers are controlled before decisions are made. Your forecast tells you where the project is heading. Your actuals tells you what has changed. Your resource allocation tells you whether the plan is realistic. The timesheet shows where effort has gone. Your scope changes explain why costs may be moving, and your governance report should bring that story together clearly. Now, if those things are scattered across spreadsheets, emails, finance exports, and trackers, the organization can end up making decisions on numbers that are late, unclear, or difficult to defend. And that is risky, especially when budgets are tight and leaders need confidence in where the money is going. There are two ways to work with us. The first is done-for-you support. This is for organizations that need help running the monthly project finance governance cycle, but do not want to hire full-time or build the whole function internally. The second is the partner delivery route. This is for consultants, PMO, service providers, FP&A advisors, and project control specialists who already have their own clients, but want to use ProjectFiles, our setup, and our governance control model to deliver the service. If you need the support directly, we can help you run the cycle. If you already serve clients, we can help you deliver the cycle using ProjectFiles as the system behind your work. The facts rule. The way we control project financial governance is built around 5 things. We call them facts: forecast, allocation, costing, time, scope. Forecast answers, what do we now expect the project to cost? Costing answers, how was the number built? And time answers, who actually worked on what? And scope answers, what has changed? And has the cost impact been controlled? These are the things that make project numbers stand up when challenged. If the facts are disconnected, the report becomes a debate. If facts are controlled, the report becomes easier to explain. Our approach follows a simple monthly rhythm: control, confirm, correct, commit. So, in week 1, we control what happened. We check actuals, timesheets, and cost evidence against the forecast. In week 2, we confirm what is still true. We check resources, allocation, remaining work, and forecast assumptions. In week 3, we correct what has changed. We review variance, risk, issues, scope, changes, and future forecast movements. In week 4, we commit to the agreed position. We prepare the governance report, capture decisions, confirm approvals, and close the period. This gives your team a proper rhythm, not just a report at the end of the month, but a control cycle that builds up the reports. How ProjectFiles supports the service. The service is delivered using ProjectFiles. That means the governance work does not sit across scattered files and inboxes. ProjectFiles gives you one governed place to manage the project finance cycle. Forecasts are built from the work. Resources are allocated before they drive the forecast. Variances are explained. Future months are corrected. Timesheets are tied to forecasted work. Scope changes are captured. Decisions and approvals are recorded. And so, governance reports comes from controlled data and not just last-minute copy and paste. This service is for organizations that need better project financial control, but do not want or cannot afford or are not ready to hire a full-time project finance governance team. Capture decisions and approvals and close the period with a clearer, more defensible position. The aim is simple: less chasing, cleaner project financial data, annual warning, better finance and PMO alignment, stronger reporting, and numbers that hold up when challenged. Request project finance review or ask about the partner delivery routes today. Remember, leaders always deserve numbers they can trust.